How much money do you actually need to start trading? Do you really need thousands of dollars to start trading? Do you need can you start with $100? And how much money do you actually need if you want to make some meaningful income from trading? So basically, my name is Veloci and welcome to the brand new video. Today we are going to talk about how much money do you actually need to start trading. So basically there is three different ways to start trading, which is your own capital, funded accounts or prop firms, and demo account. Which one is the best for you? So basically, if you have money and you want to throw it in, you're probably going to lose it if you're starting to trade, and you're probably going to lose that money. So that's what I'm not suggesting you to do, to start with your own capital, because you're probably going to lose your money because you're just a beginner and you just want to start trading and you don't know how to trade, and you're probably going to lose money, and that's what I'm not suggesting to you to do. The funded accounts and pro firms are for people and traders who already knows how to trade and that they are profitable already with their strategy, and they know how to trade. They have a good risk management, they are emotionally right, and they know how to trade. Those are the things that are for the traders that already know how to trade. What I'm suggesting you to do, if you are the beginner and if you want to start trading and you're into trading and you are just learning out and you learn some things and everything, but you're not profitable yet, or you're not just too confident for yourself and the profits are not showing that you're profitable and that you know how to trade, I'm suggesting you to start with the demo accounts. Simply, you have different apps like MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, TradeLocker, all that. You can simply make an account, make a demo account. You can put there 10,000, 100k, as much money as you want, and you can simply start trading from there. And you can make money on that demo account, and when you become profitable after month to maybe a year, depends on you how much you're really learning and how much effort you're putting into trading and willingness to learn and all that. But basically, if you're a beginner, I'm suggesting you to start with the demo account, because there you are going to simply learn how to trade, and when you become profitable there, you simply go on the fund accounts and prop firms. You're trying to pass the challenge, you get the money, and then you put that money after you get the payouts. You basically put that in the live account, and then you have the live account that you're going to trade with, and then you can simply have your own money that you're trading with, and use the funded accounts and prop firms just to make more money. But yeah, that's actually it. But if you're starting with your own money, you can start with €100, but you simply can't expect that you're going to make livings from it. You can start with your €100 or maybe €1,000 and just have that good risk management, which is not the bad thing, because you're going to be what they say, how they say that, you're going to risk less because it's your own money, and your willingness to learn will be a lot higher, because when you're going to make some profit with your own money, it's really going to click in your brain this shit works. I can make money. Even if you make 5 or 10 euros on a trade, it's really going to shift your mentality that this is possible, I can make more. But you just have to have that risk management and all the things that I was talking in my previous videos, which is 5 mistakes that most traders make and all that. But if you simply you have some previous videos how to trade and all that, that's going to help you exactly what do you need to do to become profitable trader. But yeah, you can start with €100, €1,000, as much money as you want to put in your live account, and you can start from there, of course. But you cannot expect that you're going to make a living from the €100 or maybe 500, but you can make some money aside. You can just simply learn how to trade and how to make money and just to become profitable, and then you can like go on the funded accounts and try to get the challenge pass the challenge, and then you can like, you know, just rotate that and try to get as much money out as you can and put it in the live account, and then you can like simply trade on the live account. But yeah, that's the problem with a small account, which is like $100 account is like, even with a 10 risk monthly return is only like $10, but people start risking too much because they want fast money, and they just like lose their money because it's a small amount of money. That's what I did. That's what I used to do, is I used to like put 1,000 euros every freaking month in my account, live account, and maybe sometimes I would like make money, and then I wanted to make more and more, and I started to risk more and more money, and then like one trade goes bad and I lost my all my account, and I used to do that every freaking month. That's why I'm not suggesting you to do that, because I was putting like so much money in my live accounts when I really didn't know how to trade, and I wasn't profitable at all. I was still learning, and I was just kept pushing my money in my live account, and I was just keep losing my money. It's really not good feeling when you're working like whole month for money, and half of my income I just like put it in my live account and lost it like in a few days. That's really not what I'm suggesting you to do, and it's kind of like the good thing, because you're risking your own capital, but you really have to have like that risk management, and you have to like be emotionally stable, that you don't want to if you're like in profit or if you're losing or something like that, you don't want to risk too much percent of your capital. You only want to risk like 1 to 2% per trade on your trade, so 1 to 2% of your capital that you have. So if you have like 100 euros, you only want to like risk 1 or 2 euros per trade. So if the trade goes bad, you only lose like 1 or 2%, but if the trade goes good, you get like 3 or 4%, which is like 3-4 euros. But it's good thing like just to have like that, get used to that risk management. So when you like come into prop firms or in your like bigger live account, you're going to like just stick to this risk management, and you can like scale it up from there. But it's going to be a lot harder for you than like having bigger size of account, or like 10,000 or maybe like 1,000, 50k, 100k, and it's going to be like so much better, because on 50k 1% is 500 euros. So if you make like 1%, you're going to make 500 euros, which is like a lot more greater, and is just like more fulfilling for us, because it's more money than actually like $1, $2, $3, $4, you know, per trade. But yeah, how much money for different goals? So yeah, basically learning demo, very small capital, gaining experience. So if you want to gain experience, you can like put 100 or maybe 1,000 euros. If you are serious, if you're going to serious trading, larger capital or funded account. So basically you're trying to pass the funded account, so you have the larger capital, and full-time income is depends on your monthly expense and realistic returns. So basically what does that mean is how much money do you actually want per month to make with trading, to simply live from trading. So maybe if your expenses are like 500 euros per month, and that's enough for you to live throughout the month. So if you have like bigger expenses, maybe cars, house, blah blah blah, if you don't have expenses at all, and maybe like I know 200 or 300 euros is enough for you to live like throughout the month till the next month, that simply can be your goal. And you can like simply like start maybe like even with 1,000 euros. If you need like 200 or 300 euros per month, and you're starting with your own capital, like with 1,000 euros, you can like make those 100, maybe 200, 300 euros by side with trading, of course. But if you want to like really live with through the trading, I'm suggesting you to like aim for 3k or 5k, because that's enough money probably to live in every country, and maybe like even have your own apartment that you are like renting and paying rent like 800, and you still have like 2000 euros left on your account. And that simply like can be your goal at the beginning. So basically it depends how much do you need, but actually when you're starting, you really have to like take it small and start from demo, and maybe like or maybe like a small live account, which is like maybe like 100 or 200 300 euros, maybe like 1000 if you have money. And if you want to like maybe risk a little bit more, but you can like also make more. But at the beginning, I'm really just suggesting you to do demo account and start learning from there, and just like get used to trading, and get to know how everything works, and get your strategy and your trading plan. And when you're really getting used to it, you will become more better at the trading, and then you can like maybe invest in the live account, or maybe just go and try to pass the funded challenges, and then just like scale it up from there. But yeah, what you should invest in first is education, practice, risk management, trading journal, and time and patience. So basically education, of course. Whatever you start like in your life, you really don't know how to do it. So basically, if you're starting trading, or maybe like, I don't know, e-com or dropshipping, blah blah blah, whichever business you start, you don't know shit about it. Firstly, you have to learn from it. I mean, you have to learn about it. You have to start somewhere. So basically, you need education first. You need to know what this means, how you can do this, what does that mean, how can you do this shit, how do you enter the trade, blah blah blah, all the things. So basically, what I'm suggesting you to do is, firstly, you have to invest in education first. Start on the demo, and those 100 euros or 50 euros that you have by your side or anything like that, invest in education first. So you really like learn about the trading. So you learn what does this mean, what does this mean, how do you do this, how do you do that. So you basically have some knowledge already about the trading and everything. So when you start, you know what you're doing already. But it's really first thing, everything is about the education. So you really have to get educated at the beginning, just so you know what the fuck are you doing, So yeah, education is first, practice is next one, which is practice. Practice every day, 1 or 2 trade per day. Go on the demo account or something like that, go on the trading view, make your setup, your trading plan, stick to your trading plan, risk management, all that, and just practice. Practice. Learn from your trades, guys. You have to learn from trades, even if it is a winning day or losing day. So basically, if you have the winning trade or losing trade, you have to learn from it. You just, when the trade is done, you really have to look at it and what did I do wrong, or what did I do right? Why have this trade has been like won or lost? What did I do good, or what did I do right, wrong? So you really have to like just practice, just learn from your trading. That's it. And with times you will see the patterns, you will see the things that you have done before, and you're not going to repeat it again if that like really was bad, something was bad, and you have to learn from it, But yeah, that's something that you have to practice, and you're just going to trade every day, like 1 or 2 trade. If there's not your like setup or not your plan, and the market is not good, you're not going to trade, of course. Or if you're feeling bad, that's what really hurt my account more, is when I was like really emotionally like exhausted, tired, I wasn't like feeling right and all that, and I was going to trade. Then I lost most of my money because I was just trading when I didn't feel like it, but I just wanted to make money, or I just wanted to hop on the trade. I just wanted to have that feeling that I'm trading or something like that, and then I will just like lose money. That's something that what I'm suggesting you not to do. But yeah, you just have to like practice every day, be on the charts, looking for the setups, taking trades, learning from trades that you took, and all that, and then just like scale it up, and you just have more feeling feelings about the market, and more you'll get like used to more about the trading, and it's going to be so much simpler for you with the time. But yeah, it just takes education and practice. The next one is risk management, which I talked about in my previous videos. But risk management is probably the most important thing in the trading, guys. Simply, that's the most important thing in the trading is the risk management. If you don't have your risk management, you're probably going to lose your account. You're probably not going to be as profitable as you want to, and you're probably just going to make some money and lose more money, make some money, lose money, make some money, lose money, and you're always going to be somewhere in between, and maybe like just blow your account. Risk management. What is even risk management? Risk management is basically how much do you risk per trade. So basically, as I said, if you have like 1,000 euros and you only want to like risk 1 or 2% per trade. So if you're trading one trade per day, you only want to like risk 1 or 2% per trade, which is on 1% or 1% on 1,000 euros is simply like $10 bucks. So you want to trade like $10 or $20 like per trade, so 1 or 2%. And even if you have like 10k 100k, well, only 1%. How much is your trading capital that you have on your account? You always want to like risk 1 or 2% per trade. So basically, if the trade goes bad, you are only going to lose 1 or 2% of your account, which is not bad. Nobody like not really care, but you know, it's not that big of a difference. Okay, it was a bad trade, I only lost like 1 or 2% of my account, doesn't really matter. I can make another trade and the trade can be like good, everything was perfect, you did the right thing, and you have managed to get back those 1 or 2% that you have lost, and you have managed to make even 1 or 2% more, and you're now in profit 1 or 2%. So basically, risk management is really important, guys. Only risk 1 or 2% per trade, and aim to like 1 to 2 risk to reward, which is when you are what I wanted to say, when you are risking 1%, you are aiming to get 2% back. So basically, you want to like risk 1%, but your profit should be like 2%. So if the market like takes your profit, hits your take profit, you're going to make 2%. And next time when you lose like 1%, you're going to lose 1%, but you're still 1% at the profit and all that. You know, that's just the risk management. But on the trade, only risk 1 to 2%, go to the 1 to 2 risk to reward, which is you're risking 1% to get 2%. Or maybe you can like go to 3 or 4, but I'm not suggesting you to do. It's really not really like that convenient. But what you can do is when your trade is in like 1 to 2%, 1 or 2% in profit, you can just put it on the break even. So if the market comes back, it just hits your break even and you didn't lose or win any money, but it's just simply to secure yourself from losing money. So basically, you can just wait another day and make the trade again, and just repeat that. But yeah, trading journal is important, because at the beginning you really want to trade, you want to journal about your trades, and you really want to know what you're doing at every trade, and you're going to see the patterns about your trading and the trades you took. So basically, you're going to see how did you feel like when you took that trade, why did you enter, what was the price on that thing, what did you actually like trade, which strategy did you trade, and all that. And like in 10 days maybe, like you're going to see the patterns, which things have worked out on the good way, and which things have worked out on the bad way. So you're going to see what works and what doesn't work, and you're going to implement in the future in the trading more things that have worked for you in the previous trades, and you're not going to do and repeat the things that have not worked good for your like previous trades. So basically that's it, and everything else is just time and practice. Time, practice, and patience. You really just have to be patient about trading. You can't like speed run it and everything. It really takes time for you to become a different person, like for a trading, and just to get used to the trading and feel how it is to make money, feel how it is to stick to your plan and journal and have the risk management and get some more education and just practice, and everything else is just patient and just keep repeating that every day, and you're going to make some money. But